Good. Go down. Good. All right. Good. You started?
Yes.
All right. So now this is the game that we're working here, and that's the minimum amount of knowledge I believe you should know. Okay, in that for the lasso guard. Okay, so here it is. Actually, let's switch here. How to get to the lasso, right? How to get to the lasso. Right. Sleeves, pistol grip, open the guard, shift the hip, circle your leg around, and drive your shin right here. And it's key. Not so shallow here. You could later eventually, but now we do this. Okay. And then trap. Once you're here, you could also try to do the other side just for the drilling purposes, and then you go out, remove, okay, here, remove, and play with this. That alone is already a drill to play here, okay, and have your lasso. Now, it's very important this hand here of his to be here. Your elbows locked here, okay? If you do this in too loose and he circles around, that's no good for you, okay? Great, so now first sweep here, very basic, okay? Open the guard, shift the hip, put in here. Now your shin a little bit, drive deep more in, okay? Pull here and lock, okay? Now put your foot on the hip, and as you turn, yes, you can walk around to see the foot on the hip here, good. You see the foot on the hip, and as I'm turning, okay, I kind of pull the guy towards me a little bit, and then I push. Okay, very basic one. Put the hand on the floor. Okay, you could evolve to a bicep crunch here, but we're not going to be focused on that stuff. Come in and side control. All right. Sweep number one. Okay. Sweep number two from this position, and you can always rewind to see. I'm not going to show it again. Here, again, my shin, okay? Foot on the hip like I would be going for the first one. Knee in, and then foot on the bicep. Again, pull the guy towards you, pushing him to the side, okay? Hand on the floor, foot on the floor, a little bit like a technical stand-up here, okay? You reach side control, all right? Now, we also worked situation that you can face that. It's not legal for all the belts, but it's the bicep crunch, or depending on the tournament that you participate, have different rules. The bicep crunch, and even if you don't do that, it's important to know, okay? Open the guard, okay? Here, shift to the hip, circle around. Now I'm not gonna put so deep. I give him the hint that I allow him to pass my guard. As he grabs my head here, I pull his arm a little bit more in, right? My hand goes through, the other hand goes through. I figure four, and then I'm gonna just take your hit there. He's gonna tap, right? That's it. So here, without his arm, I'm sorry, I figure four. I do that, then I push. Okay, and that's what hurts the guy bicep. All right. Now, that is not much of escape from that one. And if I can say the escape is better, the only escape is not being stubborn, is actually go back. Right? Get out. Don't think you have it. So here, I do this. So if I have it, and you think you have the side control, don't do it. Just walk around back again, yes, and get back in front of me, because then you get out of this. But if you stay on top, that is no, okay, such a good escape. These guys gonna hurt yourself. All right, good. Now, the second block of sweeps here, I put them together here, and I like to make a little evolution. Okay. This one that I'm gonna show, it's hard or harder to execute in the fight because, again, the guy can, pin you. But it's easier to understand and it's easier like a motor skill wise, okay? It's harder in a way, easier in the other way. So here we go, same situation, okay? I do the lasso, I put my leg around. Now I do the leg here, or maybe he pushed my leg and he, right? Whatever situation is. Now, it would be best before he grabs my head, but if he does grab the head, it's still possible. You're just gonna have to pump him. This hand goes on the shoulder here and pump. At this moment, slide the leg through, okay? As you're pulling the arm, so you don't lose the omoplata, okay? Here, and then of course, just take your time here on the omoplata, whatever game you do here for the omoplata, avoid him to roll. But if he does roll, okay, you can count that as a sweep, right? So now I'm on top. It's not everything lost, right? So I was on bottom, doing guard, now I'm on top. Okay, so it's good anyways, right? So this is one, right? Just show one more time just in case you did not understand that you do, so you can understand the difference from the next one that I'm gonna show here. Shift, here, okay? And here, yes, he's getting closer. Good, right now, right? And then up, okay? Now the second one, I don't wait for him to pass. Right here, open, shift, around. My foot could be on his hip if you're good at it. Could be right here. Could be on the floor, right here in the middle of his legs. I prefer that. Okay, some people prefer here, but here. Now I'm gonna go on my shoulder. I took my hand. Right there. Okay, and again. All right. This row, the Granby row. All right, so here, let's say he's passing my guard and I'm pushing him away, look at that. When I bring my hip up and then I come back, right? Okay, and you're gonna need that skill here for this. But if you don't bring your hip up at this moment, you can't do it. So you're gonna have to get to that position here with your hip up, okay? Now, the next sequence to wrap up the whole minimum, I would say, understanding of the lasso guard here is this one here, okay? So he goes and he does the lasso. All right. So first and foremost, I like to put my knee up here, okay? Depending on how deep is his foot, I could just kind of use my knee to free the foot, to, come off here like this, and right? Could be. But as of now, it's kind of deep, it's hard to do it, okay? So now, what I need to do, I like my base here first, accomplish your base here. Now, you have to circle this hand around, but it's super hard with a guy with a great grip. You're not gonna accomplish that just by circling. You have to lean back. It's your whole body going. You see that? That is maybe an angle there. I'm exaggerating, okay? Exaggerating in there. Then your hand goes in. Okay, let's give him the grip. My hand goes in. Then you're gonna stand up. Then you're gonna stand up and start walking whatever side it's given, whatever side you see it's best, okay? So this is a good way, or one way, or basic way, or the first way that you should be looking for, okay? That's it. Now the second one, maybe you don't like this one, maybe it's not, I would always go for this one first, try to see, okay? And again, maybe you just have the hand here, you couldn't get out, that's good enough. Then maybe you can go here, look at that, ooh, they start using the second one that we did, okay? Maybe now I start working, okay, here. All right, walking around, or maybe here what I just saw, like the leg drag type of thing, okay? Then you put together stuff, which by the way, like I said, put stuff together works more than just one thing, okay? Now, another one here. So far, 2 defenses. Defense 1 is if you could put the knee here and free right away. If you cannot, you can always use it later sometime. Defense 2 is leaning back and here. And maybe now you use the knee because it's a better, okay? Or just start walking around. Defense 3, you could not lean, it's hard, or you're just like that anyways, okay? So first, you're gonna have to let go here for a second to feed this hand here, okay, in the lapel. Give the lapel here, or just grab the belt, or grab something, whatever you have here, you grab. Move this hand back here, okay? It is a bit of a risk here, yes, I got it, but that's how you do it. Now we're gonna stand up. As you stand up, okay, I will show what my arm does without the guy. But here, I'm kind of walking in an angle, and then I'm gonna push, right? If this guy collapses, please, oh, okay, I go this side. If he start opening up, you go this way as you pin, shoulder, pin, and pass the guard. Most of the time, the guy open, okay? Now, what does my arm do? It's holding as I'm spinning. It's like I want to see what time is it, right? Here, my shoulder, right? That alone, okay? That alone, look, takes his leg off you, right? So one more time, right there, look at that. Lasso for me, please. Good, right? Look at that, I'm walking around right there, okay? Then I'm gonna go under. And I'm gonna go only under if I see that there is an attempt to keep his guard. Good. Then my arm is also helping. Whoa. Step over. Shoulder, step over, and pass. If that is not an attempt to keep the guard, then the leg will be collapsed, and then you walk to the other side. Okay? Good. Now, another thing that can be done, and that, let's say, not much into the basic, not much into the, let's say, the minimum, okay? That's an extra in there. Let's put this way. Come here to my lasso, okay? An extra one here, which is this one here, look. All right? I will shift my hip and get in there. Good. Now, good, keep going. Put the leg up here. Good. Right there, okay? I will do my spider here, all right? Now, this leg here that was the lasso, it's gonna come around, put on the floor. I will hip escape. Then I'm gonna put shin against shin here, okay? And I'm gonna kick it away. As I kick it away, whoop, get into a triangle, all right? Then is a little bit extra in the game. Let's just show one more time, and then we wrap it up, okay? So here we go. I'll go for my lasso. Here, whoop, good job. He goes around, nice, okay? I don't like this position here, or maybe I see the opportunity for the how you say the triangle. First thing, put the foot on the bicep there, okay? Undo your lasso. Hip escape. Put your foot right here. Kick it away, okay? He loses a little bit of balance, and by the way, he exaggerated, was great. You got a chance for the triangle, right? Because then you have to close the triangle and work on your triangle closure, okay? Very good. So that's our minimum curriculum here, okay, for the lasso guard. It's the minimum amount of knowledge you have to have, okay? Thank you. Good.